In the aftermath of Cyclone Gaja, a farmer from Thanjavur has committed suicide after reporting losses due to the cyclone which has ravaged the state.
Well, the farmer, identified as Sami Kannu, allegedly committed suicide in his house by consuming poison. Over 1.5 acres of his land were damaged due to the cyclone. Sami Kannu is the third farmer to have committed suicide after Cyclone Gaja hit Tamil Nadu. Pramod, Madhav joining us live with more information. Pramod, extremely unfortunate. So the figure is now 3 of farmers who have committed suicide because of the losses incurred after Cyclone Gaja.
It surely is, and the Cyclone Gaja made a landfall on 15th and 16th of this of November. And what happened is that Thanjavur was also one of the vastly devastated areas. Of the 12 districts, we saw Nagapattinam, Vedaranyam, Thanjavur, Tiruvarur. Like, we couldn't see much of the coconut plantations or any kind of plantations on the ground because it was completely wiped away by Cyclone Gaja. And the first person to die because of this gas was also a farmer called as Sundar Rajan, who was also from Thanjavur. Sami Kannu had 1.5 acre land in which he had cultivated sugarcane crops, and he was waiting for harvest within 2 weeks. But unfortunately, Cyclone Gaja completely wiped it off. Sami Kannu was heard lamenting to his relatives that he is not sure how he is going to pay back the loans. Apparently, Tamil Nadu government did not worry about how providing any kind of counsel for farmers who have completely lost everything, and it seems like this is the reason more and more farmers are taking such a kind of a decisive decision where they have decided to kill themselves. Unfortunately, Sami Kannu drank poison on Saturday evening and he was found dead by his relatives.
Right, Pramod, this is an extremely sad situation, but it also tells a story, Pramod, that you've seen firsthand yourself in your travels through the worst hit areas of the state. That farmers who've already been doing not so well to begin with have nothing to fall back on, and one cyclone has literally taken away their livelihood for months to come.
It surely is, because imagine they have lost their land, they have lost their property, some have even lost their relatives. The thing is that, if I have to give an example, in Sundarajan's farm, there were 350 coconuts, of which only 50 were standing, and of those 50, not even 10 would survive, because the entire top portion has been wiped away by Cyclone Gaja, and that is the condition over there. These farmers are already fighting for water, they are struggling for water, and they are under huge debts, and they are seeking some kind of relief. That's why you saw in Delhi also how Tamil Nadu farmers went over there seeking a kind of waiver of loans, both in cooperative banks and in centralized banks, and that's becoming an issue right now. Very unfortunately, certain activists also claim that it was the part of Tamil Nadu government to also worry about certain counselling. Had Tamil Nadu government also given some sort of counselling, these kind of debts could be avoided. And yes, I have to implement one more time that the lack of local body members, that just seems to be, there is no connection between the authorities and the farmers to provide sensitive information, and that's the reason such debts are in the increase in the state.
One can understand, Pramod, how farmers can be completely pushed to this level of desperation, Viren, because first they have debts, then they don't get their remunerative price, and then they are at the mercy of nature, like it has happened in this particular case. Thanks for joining us, Pramod, with your inputs on this.